Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be breaking down Power Rangers Turbo, Episode 3, Shift into Turbo, Part 3. Let's get into it, talk about it, hit that intro, Rangers.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morph, I made a fake.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy, Dan Brosnan, in the building. Welcome to the show. We are so happy to have you. In today's video, we are going to be closing out that three-parter of Power Rangers Turbo. Shift into Turbo. Let's go, man. It was an exciting introduction from the movie to the show. It was pretty cool. But let's get into our recap review thing that we do every day. In Power Rangers Turbo, Shift into Turbo Part 3, the emotional narrative culminates as the Rangers face significant changes in both their personal lives and superhero roles. The episode opens with Tommy back at the racetrack, while Kat, Tanya, Justin, and Adam enjoy a moment of camaraderie at the juice bar. Here they celebrate Justin's academic achievement in passing his equivalency test, marking him as a remarkable prodigy eligible to start high school in the fall. However, the moment of joy is abruptly overshadowed when the Rangers receive a summons to the command center. Upon arrival, they are greeted by the unexpected presence of Laragoat, who has come to assist Zordon in leaving his current time warp predicament, allowing him to return to his family on Eltar, accompanied by Alpha 5. The emotional weight of Zordon's departure hits the Rangers hard as they grapple with the loss of their longtime mentor. Zordon reassures them that he has arranged for a successor, bringing mixed feelings of anxiety and hope. Meanwhile, in the subcraft, Divatox prepares for Zordon's exit, plotting a full-scale attack, but a new threat emerges as Infeminator is summoned to plant a device that will seal the wormhole, keeping unwanted entities at bay. The tension escalates when Amphibitor interrupts Zordon's departure process, while Elgar wreaks havoc outside. The Rangers don their turbo suits and spring into action, engaging in a thrilling battle against Elgar and forming the Turbo Megazords to swiftly defeat him. As the episode reaches its climax, the Rangers return to a bittersweet farewell with Zordon and Alpha, but the threat of the collapsing wormhole forces them into one final confrontation with Amphibitor. They then successfully destroy the device, allowing Zordon and Alpha to depart safely, but leaving the Rangers feeling lost without their guidance. Suddenly, in this void, they are introduced to a new generation of assistants, Alpha 6 and Demetria, whose mysterious question-based demeanor adds a layer of intrigue and uncertainty. As Divatox fumes at the arrival of Demetria, vowing revenge, the Rangers must now navigate their new reality under her mentorship, setting the stage for fresh adventures and challenges ahead without their beloved Zordon. I remember seeing Demetria come in for the first time. I was so confused, like, wait, are we just getting rid of Alpha 5 and Zordon forever? Will they ever come back? We see them from here time to time briefly in the show, but this was the last time you really see those two full time. Now let's get into some notes from Ranger Wiki. In Part 3, Porto makes it so that Divatox can now use her subcraft's torpedoes to enlarge monsters. In the movie, the missiles acted purely as weaponry. Also, Part 3 marks the first time Justin appears helmetless in the show. This is also the final time Tanya and Kat appear helmetless, and the final time Tommy and Adam appear helmetless until Legendary Battle and Once a Ranger respectively. Overall, I thought this was a pretty solid introduction. There were some holes in it, but at the same time, it is Power Rangers. They are going to kind of change things up, and I already feel the vibe shifting from Zeo, and I thought Zeo was done beautifully. I love the way that it was written, the way that the characters were actually developing episode to episode. It was a good vibe. vibe. I wish they would have given us an explanation about Zio, what happened to Jason, all that stuff, right? We had like a movie that's canon now that goes right into this, but there were so many things that I felt like were left out. And the vibe is different from Zio, which I think some fans at the time back in the day, especially kids, didn't really love. I mean, I loved it. I remember being a kid loving Power Rangers Turbo, and I love that there was a Kid Ranger. Some people hated that there was a Kid Ranger. I feel like that kind of split the fan base a little bit, but overall, if you were a kid back in the day watching the show, there was a good chance that you liked it because you were a kid, they were a kid. It was kind of cool to think that a child could be a Power Ranger. Even though it is unrealistic, at the same time, it was kind of cool, and that was Power Rangers. There are always things happening that you couldn't really explain. This was the one show that I think was a little bit over the top, and some fans still watched it. Some fans hated it. You can say what you want, but this was the season that led us into In Space, and we know that In Space was one of the best seasons of all time. So without this one, you don't get one of the best seasons. So let me know your thoughts on this three-parter, especially today's episode we reviewed. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs and the reason why we can continue to make stuff like this. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Lewis Cairns, and Roderick Hare. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now, and you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger power up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K power up, that is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated, and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the fan club to say something funny.